Hello and welcome back to Disc and Deals coverage. You're watching round 2. You've made it of the Nevada Open in Nevada, Missouri. I'm Lucas Deal here with the one-time world champ himself, Chris Smith, aka Smitty, and this is One-Time Deal commentary. We got to give a shout out to a lot of people for the Nevada Open. First and foremost, Tyson Jones, tournament director extraordinaire, who got Disc and Deals coverage out there. Matt Lloyd, Christina Hickey, Mama, drone operator, Catchcam, my lovely wife, Kendra Deal, the city of Nevada for sponsoring this thing. Also, this gentleman, Richard Brockman, thank you for all you did to get this up and running. All right, let's see who we got on the card, Smitty. GT Hancock out of Bedford, Texas, 1020 rated, Meridian Disc, Hooligan, Rogue Iron, and Ideal Disc, quite a few sponsors. And then we got Brandon Cawthorne, BC, back on it for second round. Millennium Disc, Disc-Link, and World Eyes Grips are his sponsors. And here he is, Jake Hebenheimer out of Jefferson City, Missouri, 1028 rated. He is sponsored by Lone Star Discs and OTB. Throws an absolute mile. And you may have heard of this gentleman, Andrew Presnell, 1030 rated out of Ozark, Missouri. He's sponsored by Discraft, Ledgestone, and Underpar. And let's look at hole 1. But first, we are playing the Temp Course 2 now at Frankie Peters. This one is just a hyzer over the OB sidewalk. You must stay left of the sidewalk and off the ball golf greens as they play OB. Behind the basket is a painted hazard line, and it's about the edge of circle 2. This one is 362 feet, so it's all well within everyone's wheelhouse here. You want to get this one.
Yeah, man, we got three mainstays on the Disc Golf Pro Tour here. JT's on and off of it a little bit, but Prezi and Jake are every weekend warriors, so This will be fun. And Cawthorne, we know he's got skills to run with these dudes.
Absolutely. And GT out wide with the Destroyer. That's the width you really need.
Easy work for him.
Yep, absolutely. The miss here really is just not getting the width on that. And it's a little tough because it is a headwind. So sometimes people don't want to flirt with that OB that much.
Man, you can really see that T-pad's taking some abuse with 100 people running through it yesterday.
Yep. That was a little early out of BC.
I wouldn't count him out.
Absolutely not. And I don't know what Jake's throwing, so we're going to be guessing. It's Lone Star Disc, probably related. But just know that these things are going to go an absolute mile.
Well, judging by his shirt, it better be a Lone Star Disc related.
And that was pummeled. He's going to be right on circle's edge, a little outside. Here's Prezi with his trusty force. That one looks pretty good too. Good width.
Pretty easy. Woo! Pretty easy opening drive for these guys.
Yeah. Okay, so this is one you want to get. And here's BC about 40 feet, you'd say?
Yeah. Outside the circle, you can see the ground stake there right by his foot.
Oh.
Or in front of his foot. Dead on line, just a little bit low. And this is the same day, isn't it?
Yeah, this is that same Saturday, but the wind has definitely increased. It's a lot windier. They said he was outside circle here. They thought that they weren't going to use the whiskers because they seemed a little off, so they're going to look at each one. But they said that one was out, and Jake, take advantage, and great putt.
As long as he asks before he goes and they say, yeah, I mean, that's really all that matters. Those whiskers are just there to pretty much help with speed of play.
Yep, absolutely. And see, Prezi's going to walk it off.
Little late now, homie. Oh, the whisker?
Yeah, just to see. And it was a little short, he said.
I mean, that's just a thing that happens, dude. With
Yeah.
you don't know who's putting those things out. You don't know if the basket's centered in the middle of them, since this is a temporary basket.
Yeah. Absolutely right. And so, yeah, they just said because that one was off, they're just going to talk about it before each hole. So, not a huge deal. But we have 3 birdies. And moving into a pretty daunting hole, too. 625 feet. There's a fairway painted. You can see kind of in the middle of the fairway, it's a painted line. That's OB. The tall grass on the right, you can't see a ton of it, but there is a line over there as well. It's kind of flying over the OB now. That's all hazard. So this really lines the fairway to force you into a dogleg right. And so you can see those flags. That's all hazard on the right-hand side.
Trying to get creative to add a little thinking to the hole versus just throw it and lay it up.
Yeah, I really like how they've kind of given you a defined fairway. And that's a good shot. You can see the OB left over there, the flags, but that's a perfect spot to be. And that wind is absolutely ripping. I got the volume turned down so you can't hear it. But you could see those flags in the distance. And there it goes.
Looks like the same disc Jake threw on hole 1.
Yeah. He's going forehand this time.
Oh boy.
A little low. It's going to cut roll into the hazard.
Well, at least it's just hazard, not OB.
Yep.
Which from there, it's probably the same penalty for Jake.
Yeah. Yep. And so I think we got a nuke here. It's going to come back.
It's over the hazard now, right? Now it's skipping
there.
safe.
Yeah, it barely was. I mean, now it's fine after the skip.
And Prezzi's got to be looking to do something, man. He had to be frustrated after round 1. He really couldn't get himself into position to score.
Yeah.
He was living and dying at the edge of the circle. Brandon.
Same thing. That wind is just getting under there, cooking him. He's hazard.
That's tough, man, when that wind is cooking like that and you're trying to throw those forehands. Really easy to get the wind on top of or below that disc.
All right, and so Jake is going to go over the hazard the whole way here. Oh, and he just hits a little of that tree. It redirects it, and he's still going to be hazard.
Hazard to hazard, huh?
Yeah. So you can see Brandon's got kind of the same shot here. He's going to go with something fairly stable, his Quasar. And he put so much hyzer on that one. He didn't want the same mistake Jake made. And that could go OB left. Okay, it's fine, though. So as you can see, GT here in prime position. See Kendra in the basket in the background there. He's going to take a destroyer here. Looks pretty tasty. Let's get back out. Oh, just inside. See, that hazard's pretty dang close to the basket.
Okay. I thought that might have been a ground whisker, but that was a hazard.
Yeah.
Flag.
And Prezi.
Well, that gives GT a good look at the birdie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Prezi a little higher.
Trying to follow suit and hyzer it right in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
That looks nice. So they'll both have birdie opportunities. Here is Jake from the hazard.
What, this throwing 5 right here?
Throwing 5, really his third actual throw, but with the penalties, yep, that's 5. And so that's going to be for a double if he makes that. A Moab.
That was a good shot.
Great shot.
All right, here we go. Prezi to capitalize on a great drive. Left is up a little bit short, but he should be able to convert this. There we go.
Yeah.
That's not what these boys want to see.
No.
Andrew getting a couple quick birds.
Starting 2 for 2.
I wish he had stuck with the dad putt.
There is going to be a moment at some point where I do talk to him about the dad putt, and I'll explain why. But that's to come.
Another good birdie.
Yep, GT with the bird. He's also starting 2 for 2.
That's 2 of the 5 birdies on this hole for the entire day.
Oh, really? Only 5?
Yeah. This hole came in as the 4th hardest hole.
And BC going to take the bogey. We're going to move into hole 3. 380 feet, par 3. The drone's going to fly the straight shot here. You do have to stay right of this sidewalk, so you'll see a lot of backhand hyzers to avoid the OB. Golf green there on the left is OB. And that tall grass, there is a line that does play as hazard. So your speed matters on the right-hand side there.
Oh, yeah. With that left of that sidewalk being OB, this is a mandatory right side of this tree all day long for these dudes. 380 feet. They're all trying just to spike it right down on it. What's the wind doing? Do you remember?
This is a headwind today.
It's going to make it tough.
Yep. So he's ripping on a destroyer. Maybe held a little straighter because of that headwind. He's going to find the hazard long grass.
Bummer, man.
Looked like it was perfect. Prezi is saying, you know what, Smitty? I'm not going to listen to you, dude. I'm going to take this inside line.
He's a maniac. Maybe he just doesn't have a disc with the right stability to get there and hyzer into a headwind.
That's a great flex.
Well, that ought to do it.
That's all right.
Yes, that ought to do her.
And so BC is going to go the hyzer route. Quasar as normal out of him. And low, penetrating, because it got the distance.
You know it.
Ooh.
You know
Good
it.
shot there.
That second leafy tree is actually in safe ground. I thought it was OB.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. So if Prezi would have hit that, he would have still been safe in putting.
Right. A lot of hyzer on that one. And a sidewalk skip. Okay, so just a little early. Outside circle. Looking at the birdie. He's already hit one step putt. But this is into a headwind. I hate step putting into a headwind. Oh.
Yeah, blew that by a little bit. That's gonna be a little bit of tester in a wind like this.
Yep. Here goes GT. He putts with the PA3. Oh. That tailwind did not let that thing lift at all. Jake to save his par.
There we go. That's a good putt.
Good putt there.
That's where you want them.
Oh, yeah. And this wind, being this close is fantastic. And BC going to take the bird. GT going to clean up the bogey. Ooh, little left side.
I always love a good pause, stare down like that. Well, it's not me doing it.
Oh, of course, of course. And Prezi with the bird. And that's a turkey.
Dude is rolling.
Yeah, he is. Let's look at hole 4 here. But first, a Disc and Deals double take with that awesome flex shot. Flirted with the branches there. Never that close. Perfect flex. And Parkville, USA.
Yeah, that's sick. That's a really nice shot.
Here we go. 459 foot, par 4. It's straight. It's long. It's straight and long. There's no OB to worry about on this one. This is the classic mounded green that these courses love to have. And with the wind up, this is going to play a little bit scarier than normal.
There is nothing between them and that basket.
No, there's not.
Oh, wow. So what wind are we looking at? Looks like maybe right to left off Prezi's shirt there.
It should be left to right.
Okay. This can be a tall task right here.
Yeah. He tried to use it. That's
inside
in the circle. What does
really
Prezi talk about not being able to throw far? 459? That was all of 440. You can see him there on the mound, the bottom of it.
Yeah, that's a great result.
Scorp here at a BC.
Too high.
Oh, that thing floats. Flies. But yeah, you're right. Hyzered out a little early. So that's probably layup zone. You never know with him. He is a great
he'll give it a little cheeky bid for sure.
And Jake, great height on this one. Being long of that basket, 459. Ooh, what a rip.
Pretty good rip, man.
Yeah.
Distance has never been an issue for Jake.
Nope, not at all. And GT here with a destroyer. I think mostly all of his drives are going to be destroyers today. Just different wear and tears.
Gonna be out there with Brandon. A little closer to
maybe
Brandon.
A little closer. It looks like barely outside circle.
Oh, yeah, that's too far to run.
Yep. Great layup, though. I think that's harder than it looks like sometimes on those hills. And here is Jake. And he's going to run it.
Yeah, he's not laying up.
He's got the tail with him.
Kind of laid it up.
Yeah, it was a soft bed.
It wasn't a full send, that's for sure.
And here's GT. This one's, you can see the tough there. So it's outside circle. I'm saying 38, 40. And oh no, great putt, but he got the roll away. He's going to be back outside circle for his third.
Yikes.
Yeah, that left to right wind is my most hated wind. And oh God,
baby.
that hit and rolled as well. Curled up, and I think he's outside circle again.
Yeah, he's too invested to lay up now. He should have done that 2 shots ago.
Yeah, it's such a hard thing once you see that score go up.
So now he's going to have right to left wind.
Right to left, yep.
With the amount of hyzer he puts on it. See ya.
And just inside circle.
Oh my gosh, man.
And I'm telling you, wind and elevated baskets, they are no fun. And that one did sit. So Prezi now, after seeing that, stepping up for a birdie look.
If you make it, they don't roll away.
That's right.
4 in a row.
Oh yeah, 4 in a row. And taking the lead. That's going to be a triple for GT.
That hurts.
Take him to 6. Yeah, that's tough. Jake to save par. Like I said, he didn't go too far past. There it is. Good par. And BC after the layup will also settle for the par. Wow. What a turn of events.
Yeah, man, that'll be hard to recover from.
Let's look at hole 5. Hole 5 is 399 feet, nearly 400. This one plays longer, though. It is a little uphill. The cart path just circles around the basket, so you have to keep it inside of that. And that's really it. Just throw it as, I think the play is usually a backhand hyzer that's going to penetrate, but you got to miss the tree on the right.
So got to be in between the paths on this guy.
In between the paths, yes, sir.
400 feet. Prezzi's on a perfect round so far.
And that one looks a little short. Yeah.
But safe.
Safe. Should be an easy pitch up.
It looks like the green, or the fairway, really narrows as you get closer to the basket.
It does.
As well.
You're exactly right.
He could have laid. That was probably an intentional layup just to a safe zone, maybe.
Yeah. He's keeping the good vibes going. And BC going to go all the way and got back. And this is, remember, this is directly into a headwind. I don't think I mentioned that, but this is making this hole even longer.
Yeah, this is a tough hole with that wind. Wind, OB, one tree right in the middle.
Yes. Yes. Wow. Good height. Penetrate. Yeah, and that's circle's edge.
That's fair, right?
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. And this looks like a Halo Destroyer at a GT.
Trying to get the ship righted, get back on course.
He does not like it. Maybe a little wide. Got to beat the tree. It does. But it doesn't have enough.
Dude.
Headwind held it up. He's going to be OB fairly early.
Yeah, this is going bad.
Do something here. Another destroyer.
Put this baby in the circle. Give himself a putt. Kissed it a little bit, didn't he?
Oh, that was a fantastic shot.
Yeah, that was scary too. That easily could have skipped out that left side. Tough spot to be.
Yep. He's going just soft skippy. That's nice. He looked at the forehand for a second. All right, another layup at a BC. And Jake just inside the circle. No, just outside the circle. I am a 2x zoom, so it does look a little bit closer. Oh, that headwind. I'm telling you, I hate the headwind step putts. And here we go to save the par. There was. I doubt there was many twos on this hole with that wind today.
Yeah, there was two of them. Philip McGuire and Lucas Krasmarkas.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that last name.
Big shots. All right. Par, and this should be par for BC. I guess going to be GT first.
Little bogey saver.
Puts it home.
That's a really good bogey save, man, after what happened to him on the previous hole and then being OB so early.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great approach after the OB. And the lead is 3. And here we go. Hole 6. This is an absolutely beautiful hole. 398 feet. When the water's up, that plays even more pretty, but you need to clear the pond area. Stay off the ball golf green. There is a sidewalk way OB left, and the tall grass right.
Yeah, this hole's a little interesting. This is a nice one.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Same exact distance as the previous hole.
Yep. I think it's different by a foot, though. 398 to 399.
Different wind, no tree in the middle,
Yep.
no OB to worry about. This one plays a lot easier.
Definitely. I'm
Oh
surprised he's
boy.
going with the
Yeah.
forehand.
Prezi made that backhand look pretty easy.
Went a little flex on it. Maybe he was playing the right to left wind. But hey, he's still
He's looking.
dancing.
He's looking at it.
And Jake, looking to the heavens.
Got it out and over the trees. As long as it stays clean, we're good. Way out left. It's going to more than likely just be a layup for a par.
Yeah, that right to left wind got right under it. He had to throw that a lot flatter or wider, one of the two. GT with that same Star Destroyer, he had the great shot with on 2. And that's wide, using the wind.
That is way wide. This is the tree I was worried about for Jake. That's putting.
Yeah, he's going to be around the same spot BC is. Jake, a little outside here.
Way outside.
Yeah, but he's still going to give it a little bid with the step putt.
Pretty good.
Yep, not too bad. All right, you can see that wind. And so he's, again, just outside of the circle. The thing of beauty, man.
He is so good at that putt. That just edge of circle, he is just golden from there.
Yeah, absolutely deadly. Oh, yeah, GT's little hyzer putt is so crazy. And when you get the wind too, that was pretty looking.
That was scary. That's what that was.
It was. Here's Prezi for the birdie.
Hopefully not getting double big putted.
Let's see. No issue.
Yeah, he's feeling it. His whole actions and temperament different than round 1.
Yeah, I think he's 5 of 6 at this point.
Yeah, he's got all but the previous hole.
Yeah. Ooh, hot shooting. Let's go into hole 7. We talked about the distance. This is the 3rd straight hole. 400 feet right on the nose on this one. This one clears a pond that really shouldn't come into play. The real trouble here is the OB sidewalk behind the basket. That is very, very, very close.
That is really close.
You gotta play this one short.
What if you go OB? Do you just last place in bounds, chip it in?
There is a drop zone that's kind of down left of the pond.
And you definitely do not want to go ripping by deep.
Nope. Looks pretty good. Yep, and he's on the short side and in the circle. That's where you want to be. But that is kind of the deathy putt.
Yeah, that is scary.
And the wind on this one's going to play right to left. Quasar here at a BC. Oh, yeah, that's tasty. Even closer.
Really nice.
Guess what GT's throwing?
Halo Destroyer.
You got it.
Somebody's name crossed off on the bottom.
Might be a little too wide.
It's out there.
Let the wind work. Okay, he's pin high, but he's going to have some obstruction.
Yeah, it looks like he's probably right in the base of that little bush.
Yep.
Huh.
Little high. That's got to get down. Sidewalk comes up quick. Okay, it did.
Long putt.
Yeah, long putt. Probably 40 feet here into the headwind again.
Yeah, you don't want to catch that cage and kick off left and roll right out of bounds. That's for dang sure.
Oh, and it held it up just enough. What a great putt by Jake.
Yeah, that was nasty. Yeah, this is a little deathy.
Yeah. Especially with the right to left wind. Yeah, he's thinking the wind's getting him. That was picked up.
Yeah, he's going to hate that effort when he watches it back.
Yeah.
There we go.
What a putt.
Yeah. Really nice.
Yeah, great bounce back. That's 2 birdies in a row now.
Brandon man, what a drive.
Absolutely. Brandon just kept saying, these are the perfect distance for me. I just throw it as hard as I can.
Oh, those 400 footers?
Yeah. I think he was being a little facetious, but still funny regardless. All right, and the lead is now 2. Let's look at hole 8. The gap used to be a little bit on the left there, but now they changed it and moved it over to the big gap on the right. Makes it much more manageable. Hazard, tall grass on the right. OB line on the left. Golf green, OB. And there's your bucket. This is only 520 feet, so eagle could potentially be in play if they get a good smash off the drive.
Oh, yeah, that gap is way bigger than what you flew that drone through.
Yeah, so you see the V tree there? Yeah. It was the one to the right of that.
Yeah, this is way better.
And that's completely in bounds. As long as you beat that dead tree out there, you're going to be in a good spot to approach. He's got a destroyer. I don't know what he's looking at here. There's not really a hyzer line. You have to kind of flex this. And he does. And oh boy, does he.
Oh, he smashed that.
Yeah, that is so far.
Should be an easy up and down.
Absolutely. I mean, he has a potential to step putt it, jump putt it, whatever he likes to do there. I think he's less than 100. And Jake with a smash forehand, too.
Yeah.
Wow. Great shot there. Prezi liking the GT line. He's going to look for the little
force over.
Yep.
Ooh, man, that looked low as heck.
Oh, that's money.
And that is great.
Yeah, so all in good spots, all safe. Looks like Prezi will be out.
Yeah, they did the hard work by getting off of the tee clean.
Yeah, exactly right.
Now they just got to throw a stock up shot here and get out of here with a birdie. There's one.
That's perfect.
We only had one star frame the first round.
That's right. Toro?
We're halfway to one here.
I don't know what this is. Probably copperhead. Little short, though. Little meat on that bone.
Oh, geez.
See? He crushed.
Yeah.
That might be a zone. Ooh!
And has the farthest putt now.
Yeah, he did get a bad that'll roll away. Jake for the bird. Oh.
There he is. Go. There's one of them. GT can convert this. Get our star frame.
And here we go. PA3 in hand. Hyzer putt ready. Firing it in there.
There we go. This hole came in as the third easiest hole on the day.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's very forgiving.
36% of the field got the birdie.
Yeah, gap's big. And we got a star frame. And wow, we're already at hole 9. I'm telling you, these go a lot faster with only 4 on the card.
Oh, yeah.
Hole 9, 514 feet. You can do kind of a little flex force over, or you can go high over the trees on the right-hand side. That's huge, though. This is a must-get birdie. The OB tall grass behind the basket, and there is a painted line somewhere on the left that should never come into play. But, of course, you have your mounded green. And so they're talking about the play here.
I'm going to tell you right now, this came in as the easiest hole on the day.
Yep, must-get. And so he didn't quite get the turn he wanted. This should be a right to left wind. That could have had something to do with it. He hit down. That's easy layup territory for the birdie. And GT got a, looks like a star or halo destroyer here. I think he said that these discs, the new ones, are absolute cheat codes.
Apparently they fly far.
Wow. That's a ripperooski.
Oh, that has the perfect flex, dude.
Oh, and it's getting Kendra. And oh my goodness, getting high. She's not used to these people throwing 500 feet.
Don't think about the last mounded green. That never happened.
And oh, wow. Jake going absolutely gigantic. Big wide hyzer. The right to left wind is perfect for it. Did he get it wide enough? Absolutely.
Wow.
In the circle.
Yep.
514 feet.
Looking at an eagle.
Yep. 2 eagle bids. GT's there too.
Oh, I'm counting GTs right now.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, he's 20 feet. He's not screwing that shot up twice.
A little bit lower at a Prezi. Looking ho-hum. Give me a birdie, he says.
Should be.
Yeah. Toro at a BC. And right there. Focus, potentially? I don't know what that is. Maybe a zone. Who knows? And here we go. Just inside the circle. Beautiful backdrop.
Yes.
Man, right to left, mounded green, elevated. And he put it away. Just banned.
It's all right.
Yeah, good sit. Committed. That was a good putt.
All right, GT. Redeem yourself, buddy.
Does have the tailwind, which is, I'd say, the preferred wind. And he bangs it. Look at that eagle. Look at the bounce back. He's now only 1 back of Prezi.
Yeah, that's big. Upside down putt.
Yeah, upside down putt for the bird. Got it?
He looks so nervous over those little 15-footers, but I never think he's going to be off the pole.
I know. I think the basket was leaning a little is what he was saying. And he was thinking with the wind, classic overthinking. And wow, they played that one well under par. That's a star frame plus bonus.
There we go.
We got to watch this shot by GT, though. That was fantastic. I was going to put Jake's on here, too. But I just love the flight of a little force over flex.
Yeah, that thing's smashed.
Watch out, Kendra. She does a great job dancing. And there it is. All right, so after the front 9, look at this. We got Prezi at 12, GT, BC at 10. I forgot. Prezi was about to tap in for that birdie. And Jake at 7 under. Can't wait till the next round. But hey, come on back. Let's give some shout outs. TD Tyson Jones, Matt Lloyd, Mama Hickey, drone operator, and catch cam extraordinaire, Kendra Deal. Sponsors, City of Nevada. And we got to give a shout out to this gentleman right here, Richard Brockman. Thanks for all your support. And hey, if you haven't, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Put a lot of work in on this. Would love to have you. Ring that bell for notifications. We'll check you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye now.